I'm Rio Panapa. I'm a musician and vlogger, and like you, I'm in lockdown for the next 4 weeks at home in Rotorua with my whānau. Keeping healthy, physically and mentally during this time is so important, and music for me is a big part of that. Over the next month, my goal is to lift the spirits of viewers by connecting with other musicians around the motu, sharing their waiata and thoughts with us. Get ready to be lifted. Tomorrow People are one of Aotearoa's favourite reggae bands, producing feel-good hits and award-winning albums over the past decade. The 7-piece band continues to thrill crowds on the live music scene with their unique Polynesian sound. This is Tomorrow People on Lifted. Kia ora, kia ora. How's it going? How are you, my friend? All good?
How's it going? Yeah, I'm good, man.
I'm good, thank you, bro. How you doing? All good?
Yep.
Man, first I just want to say thanks for joining us, taking the time to chat to us here on Lifted. If you could just let us know firstly where you are in the country and who you're with, isolating.
Yeah, I'm here in Poronihia in Wellington, and it's just myself and my little family, my wife and my 4-year-old daughter, Katia.
Nice one, bro. And how's the whānau? How's everyone feeling at the moment?
It's been strange. It's been a little bit different. It's almost like it's kind of weird working from home.
Yeah.
But having Katia running around upstairs, at the same time. So yeah, it's been good in some ways.
Yeah. And and speaking of your mahi, that subsidy is something actually that's been a lifesaver for me as well in terms of being able to live because, as you know, gigs have been cancelled and stuff like that. How's that been for you guys as well in terms of planning for the year? Obviously, gigs have been canned, things like, homegrown we're supposed to do together, that's not on anymore.
Homegrown is always the pinnacle to end our summer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're actually looking forward to partying with all you guys because it was the end of everybody's tour.
100. I suppose the other thing too, bro, with technology and, having digital means to communicate and stuff like that, have you guys been able to draw inspiration from the situation or, do any recordings whilst in isolation?
Oh, right. I've never had so many conference calls in my life. Yeah, it's with the band, it's been challenging, but we still try and stay in touch via just having regular Zoom meetings.
Cool. So that's what you guys have been doing? You've been actually working on new material?
Yeah. I mean,
remotely?
I think everyone's just making do with what they got. So we got our sister Tiaranga up in Auckland, and she's recording her vocals on GarageBand on her iPhone.
Yeah.
We got others that got an old school Mac, but they're using GarageBand on their Mac to try and put something down, down some ideas.
Yeah.
Other people are just using the voice recorder on their phone.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And then it's all about just trying to collate everything together and trying to make it work, I guess.
100%, bro. Well, speaking of recording remotely, we've actually got Tiaranga on the line as well. Thank you for joining us, sis. How have you enjoyed being in the band this summer?
Oh yeah, bro, it's been amazing, eh? I just never thought something like this could ever happen to me, and the experience has just been mind-blowing. Over the summer was crazy because everything just happened so fast, and even just trying to process it all at the same time. I learned so much from the boys, and they've been choice, just guiding me, getting me to where I need to be at the moment, and still learning on the way, and couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity.
Cool, nice, sis. And Avina's mentioned that you guys have been working on some new music. Is there any chance we could get a sneak peek on what you've been working on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Crazy, isn't it? How the sun
tito I te toenga o te waiata, engari ko te tūmanako nui I tino rata kia koutou. Ngā mihi.
Beautiful, sis. Nailed it. Thank you so much for that waiata. Beautiful, absolutely loved it. Avina, bro, I can see you got a baby Katia there. How are you, darling?
Good.
You good? Bro, can you just talk to us about what it's been like, bro, being a dad through this time and, you know, keeping Katia entertained and, you know, I'm sure she's, you know, pretty switched on and has a fair idea about what's happening, you know, daddy's home every day, that kind of thing?
Yeah, what we've been trying to do is just trying to set up a routine for her. So, wife Jo's just been amazing, just doing most of it actually while I've been working. But I think with Katia, especially with the kids at home, it's just about trying to make sure that their routine is consistent. So as I said, they still have their morning tea, they still have their lunch break. I mean, they can only have so much tablet time. So much screen time.
And speaking of being a father, we've also got one of you guys, other members on the line, Ken, up here. You're a fairly new dad as well, bro. Thank you for taking the time to join us. How are you finding being a dad during these times, brother?
Hey, I love it. I absolutely love being a dad and just being able to be home and I guess a bit more than we would normally be, you know, because of the nature of our jobs, what we do. Just to witness and see sort of little milestones that potentially we do miss as because we are on the road heaps and things like that. So just being able to see those little things kind of daily, just it's amazing how the baby's brain develops and stuff like that daily. But I guess then on the flip side is we as musicians, we don't have that outlet, or we're missing out on shows because of what's happening at the moment. So yeah, pretty shattered and pretty gutted on that side of things where we're not able to go out and perform shows. But I guess when things do return to normal, honestly itching and can't wait to go out there and you know and perform for the people. So.
Nice, awesome.
Yeah.
And have you had much time to focus on your music?
Yeah, well, I'm sure like plenty of other, well, not even just musicians, artists or anybody out there at the moment got a lot of thinking time. Just because it's just such a big change and especially here in New Zealand and how we operate and do things. We've had myself, I've had a bit of time to be able to put on the creative hat. And there's a lot of real raw emotion that's out there right now. So I guess as musicians, we can kind of take the feelings and everything that's kind of happening out there and kind of tailor it or nurture it and turn it into music, if you like. So we've got some music that we're working on at the moment.
Cool, bro. Well, I'm sure everybody out there would love to hear an exclusive of what you've been working on. So I'll hand it over to you.
All right, too much. Thank you, Rio. Let's give this one a bit of a jam. This is a demo. This one is called Beautiful Body. Hope you guys out there like it. All right. Oh, can you look this way? Cause I wanna let you decide if, girl, is it worth your time for me to approach your trial? This one, know that I know that you know this is you. So now I'm about to break all the rules. So if I told you that you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me, girl? And if I told you that your smiling eyes were too blinding, would you like to wait for me, girl? So if I told you that you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me, girl? And if I told you that your smiling eyes were too blinding, would you like to wait for me, girl? Family, that's all we have. We don't have a second verse, but if you have any ideas, if you want to drop something, drop us a comment below, and that could be us. You never know. Let's go. Thank you, Rio. That's our beautiful body, fam. Let's go.
Beautiful, brother Nape. Man, thank you guys so much for joining us tomorrow, people. We really appreciate your time. I'm sure that everyone who's watching appreciates the time that you guys have taken away from your families in isolation to have a chat with us. So thank you guys so much. Are there any last words that you guys want to say to your guys' fans and to the people out there in isolation?
stay home.
Yeah.
Stay inside and just make sure that this stuff doesn't spread. Well, we do know some people that have been impacted by this, that have been sick. So just the sooner we can stop it, the sooner we can carry on and start doing shows and stuff like that. But I guess that's the main message for everybody, that we encourage just stay inside.
Yeah, awesome, bro. Well, Avina, tiaranga, kenape, tomorrow people, thank you guys for your time once again. Super enjoyed it. Take care, and we'll see you guys on the road again soon.
Thank you so much, brother.
Ciao, bro.